All right, want a quick look at the upper air pattern for this Tuesday, Wednesday storm. Here's our vort. Go back to the anomaly for a minute. And energy drops in, and actually we have a, man, with that blocking 50-50 low, that ridge is not terrible. And we look at the vort. And look at the anomaly. I think I'm going to say something here. Where that low is in relation to that ridge, that positive and blocking, and that 50-50 low, and how that energy's oriented, and you look at the upper air winds, especially at jet level, that low is not going to be that far out. We need to take a look at the 22nd, low pops there. So again, we got the North Carolina coast, Outer Banks. Looks like from Myrtle Beach up to Norfolk, we got to watch. But I think, I just think based on the orientation of that, and orientation of that ridge in the west, the blocking, the 50-50 low, and then the orientation of that trough, and the energy. I don't see how that low is so far out with a negatively tilted trough. I mean, that's about as perfect as you get. Take a look at the control. The control is even. The control has a better ridge. Holy crap. Jeez Louise, they're mind fucking us, these models. Look at that energy. Look at that. It's closed off. It's closed off. And look at those winds. Jeez Louise. It doesn't get any easier. Look at the pressure. Yeah, the lows are too far out, man. With that, I don't know if I'm missing something, but we get a low pop in here where we've been seeing it with a trough coming in like that. Oh man, this is massive from the euro. I'm gonna take a look at the GFS now. Look at the mean. Again, same position. Lows tucked back in a little bit more. not a whole lot more. Upper air winds are similar. And I almost don't even need to look at the 2 meter temps, because they're, or the 850s and 2 meters, they're going to be, let me just take a look at the, yeah. Oh, wow. One more look at the vorts. Yeah, that's 700. That's, yeah. It's almost the same. Okay, here's my burning impression. GFS, European. GFS. Oh crap, I hate when I do that. All right, let me get it back out there. All right, European, GFS. Canadian. Canadian's a little further up, a little more progressive. European, GFS. Oh my goodness. Energy, Europe, GFS, European. European's a little bit more negatively tilted, but the same idea. Man, I don't know what to think here. This is nuts. I mean, even looking at the sigma, I mean, they say the sigma is a little more accurate. It's the same, man. And I'm sorry, we're not going to have a low with that kind of energy at kind of vorticity of 500 millibar and 700 millibar. We're not going to have a low popping off that far off the shore, off the East Coast. With the upper air winds, position. I mean, oriented the way that they are. Yeah, this just doesn't get any freaking easier. And take a look at the operationals. The European operational, the 0Z, is even more impressive. Where does it have the low? It's not seeing it. What's the vort look like? Oh wait, that took me to the 6Z. Why did it do that? Look at that. Oh man, I hate when it does that. Look at that, man. Okay, that's 132, just in case I lose it. Yeah, I knew I would. That energy coming in. And look at that ridge. That's just... I do not see how we get a low popping that far off the coast when we got upper air winds like this and we got a trough like that. So that's the European op, GFS op. Not much different. Virtually the same. Go back to that 0Z and so there's 132 on the European, the 0Z European Vort. Oh. And then 126 because the 60. We'll look at the 0Z GFS. So there's 132 on the 0Z GFS. And 132 on the European operational. I don't know what that kind of energy with that kind of blocking and a 50-50 low, that's going to get trapped. This is going to be big. I bet you when we see guidance tomorrow and Saturday, Katie bar the door, man. I think it's going to be big.